Climate change affects the ozone layer in a few different ways. The first, of course, is because of the change in climate, it affects what stratosphere is like and how much air goes in and out and how fast it goes in and out. Secondly, one of the biggest drivers of climate change is carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide, even though it warms the lower part of the atmosphere, it leads to global warming. Carbon dioxide in the stratosphere actually cools the stratosphere, which affects the rates of various chemical reactions, and it changes the ozone formation. So because of the increase in CO2, the change in the stratospheric temperatures and associated winds leads to changes in the ozone layer itself. HFCs do not destroy the ozone layer, but what HFCs are some of the HFCs are also very potent greenhouse gases. And HFCs are in the atmosphere, are being used almost exclusively because they are substitutes for CFCs and other ozone depleting substances. So in other words, HFCs are getting into the atmosphere simply because we had to find a different way to a different set of molecules. And right now the HFCs are not a very big issue because the amount HFCs are not contributing to a great extent right now. But the projections are that if you continue to put HFCs at the rate where things look like for use of air conditioning and various refrigeration, etc., by 2050, it could be, according to some projection, as much as 17% equivalent of the emission of CO2. That's a very large number. If nothing had been done to protect the ozone layer would have been so badly destroyed or affected that it would have been a huge effect on the climate in many, many different ways. Even in the tropical regions, there have been major changes in UV which would have huge effects on climate and the UV, etc.